Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nazmi bin Muhammad Fozi. My metric number is 12122197. And we are from group 4. We'll talk about our title group, that is the microbial and process engineering factors affecting performance and economics. Do you know what is bioengineering? Bioengineering is a branch of engineering that focuses on biotechnologies and biological science. They often involve to scale up bioprocess from the laboratory scale to manufacturing scale. They also deal with management, economic, and legal issues. Since patents and safety regulations are very important issues for biotech enterprises, bioengineers are often required to have knowledge related to these issues. Processing of biological materials such as cells, enzymes, antibodies, and metabolites are the central domains of bioengineering. Success in bioengineering requires integrated knowledge of governing biological properties by process-oriented microbiologists and the methodology and strategy of chemical engineers. Biotechnology-derived products can be divided into three categories. First, the low-volume products such as vaccines, RNA products, 5' nucleotides, and some of the amino acids. Next, the intermediate volume chemicals. Such products have less vigorous quality and safety specifications than do fine chemicals, such as MSG, which is used as a flavor enhancer. And last but not least, bulk product. These products are marketed on the basis of commodities and overall product performance criteria rather than on the basis of rigid quality specifications.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ZIKRILLAH bin AMIN. My metric number is 12135661. And my part is about fermentation process, and I will explain it in general. So basically, fermentation process divided in two sections. One is upstream and second is downstream. So first, let's start with the seed. The seed contains bacteria or cell that you need. Now, you gradually scale up your culture volume to a big one using bigger media, and ultimately you take your culture to fermenter. That means your bacteria will grow in number. As the bacteria growing, your product also growing. But heat and mass transfer in fermenters are often achieved by an intense mechanical agitation to disperse air and to promote adequate mixing. This shearing action of rotating impellers tend to damage the cells. For example, microbial strains whose morphology is significantly affected by it. So it is important to select more robust microbes that are better suited to the harsh conditions encountered in intense process. Now, after the fermentation, the product needs to recover. So we need to harvest the cell, follow up by some kind of separation method, and then we get the product that we need. But before packaging, it needs to go through several methods like purification, polishing, and quality control to make sure the product is functional. And lastly, it will be packaging and delivered to proper places. So generally, the step where cells are generated in massive amount is known as upstream process, whereas the recovery process or downstream process consists of separation method, purifying method, polishing method, quality control method, and packaging.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURKHALIS bin HOSNAN. My metric number is 12100012. I'll be sharing about microbial strains. Microbial strains that display a wide range of pH, temperature, and DO optima are better because they are more advantageous for process application as they can adapt well in comparison to microbes that show specific strains. Robust microbes adaptable to high levels of performance under rapidly changing physical and chemical environments are essential for good bioprocess economics. Moving on, any microbial process can be divided into two. Number one, the production of live microorganisms. Number two, the production of the desired end product. For some industrial scale reactions, immobilized systems using either cells or enzymes are evolving quickly, although this may seem like a good thing. The following issues still stand. And the issues are number one, the maintenance of extended shelf life for enzymes. Number two, preventing microbial contamination. Number three, producing cofactor. And finally, overcoming intrinsic diffusion resistance.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad HARITH HAZWAN by ADNAN. My matric number is 1212384. Okay. Now I want to talk about commercialization. So what is the meaning of commercialization? The meaning of commercialization is the process of managing or running something principally for financial gain. So for this part, for a project that eventually achieve commercializations, the life cycle stages include the product idea, preliminary evaluations of economics and markets, developments of data needed for final design, final economics analysis, detailed engineering design, procurement of site and equipment, construction of buildings and process startup and trial runs, and regular productions operations. However, for this stage, it is beyond the scope of this text to describe the elements of total product cost and typical values for estimations. I think that's all for me. Thank you.